So, dear students, following the qualitative adjectives, here is another video for you to elaborate upon qualitative adjectives in terms of their comparison. Yes. So, we will talk about the comparative and superlative adjectives, and we will understand why we need them and how we can use them. And of course there is a positive adjective too. So we talked about quality of any person, place or animal or thing. Okay, so we have certain opinion about that thing. Now those opinions are different from person to person. Okay, because you may think that a person can be beautiful, but I have a different thought. I can think, I probably think that is the most beautiful person in the world. However, you would just say he's a beautiful person. Okay, she's a beautiful person rather. So that depends upon how we think, and that's why we have given a positive, comparative, and superlative degree. That is to cover the extent of the opinion. Okay, so here we go. When we talk about the positive degree, okay, so positive degree just give opinion about one of the qualities of a person. Okay, or if you can say, if one person is beautiful, you would use positive degree. Say for example, I would just say nice here. Okay, but when you talk about two persons who are standing next to each other and both are nice, okay, then of course we have to tell who is more nice. So we would use a comparison here, and we would say that the second one is nicer than the first one. And then we would use a superlative degree. Imagine there appears a person who is again the highest degree of the nice quality a person can accommodate or have in himself or herself. So this person, the third person, has becomes the nicest of all. Sorry, it is nicest. So you can notice that I have placed ER and EST in comparative and superlative degree. This is what you have to do every time. So if you are using a comparative degree, you have to use ER. If you are using a superlative degree, you have to use an EST. Again, I'm reminding, it is talking about the quality of person, and we are comparing it with another person who can be much better than the first person, and then the third person who can of course be much better than the first person. So that is how we can explain. And then we have other words like old, okay, which turns out to be older in terms of comparative, and oldest in case of the superlative. So I hope I have pretty much revived the things that you have already studied before. The same applies for the young, for the new. Okay, you can think of the comparative by yourself, because it has become quite easier for you now. And then we have got the colors also in this category. We have got the height also in this category. We have got, but we cannot use religion in this category. We cannot say somebody is more Indian or most Indian, or we cannot use like material, something which is more wooden or most wooden. No, we cannot use that. Simply it covers the quality in terms of opinion. So the opinions are given here. Color is also being used here. Age is also being used here. Height is also being used here. I guess size can also be used here, but shape has a question mark, because you cannot say something is more circular or something is more triangular. This is tough to say. So all those points that I have just listed, that can be covered under the degree. Then we have some words come under irregular category. So good is a positive degree, but better becomes the comparative one. And then we have somebody who is like best. So that would be a superlative category. Okay, same applies for the opposite, that is bad. Okay, so one person can be just bad, another can be more bad, so we have the word worse for that. So we will not use more bad, but that's worse. And then the last word would be worst. Okay, so these are the irregular comparisons. Far. Okay, so something which is not near to us becomes far, and then it can turn to farther. Or another possibility for this category is further. Now this further talks about the distance, how far is some place further, and then the farthest or furthest. That's how we can use it. And in old category also we have the words like elder, and then we have the eldest. This is how we can make the difference between comparative and superlative. Then comes some words which would take more and most after it. So the words like beautiful. So it will take more beautiful and most beautiful. Reason being, it has many syllables in it. Syllables are the sounds. Okay, so the more the syllable a word has, the more likely are the chances of having more and most in comparative and superlative forms. Beautiful or handsome are the words which we can use in this category. Okay, honest is also the word. So we cannot say honest or honestest. More honest, most honest is the word which we can use. So I guess that's all for from my side from the degree of comparisons, and you will get your worksheets in the class. Thank you so much. Bye for now.